This is Kyle Storer then, pre-Dover away. Kyle, does it seem a long time since the last game?
Yeah, just feel it, even though it's not been a long time. The boys are raring to go. We were disappointed when the Kidderminster game was called off. But understand the circumstances in a roundabout way. But we've been training well and looking forward to the game.
And that training, the gaffer's told us there's been some 11v11 work out there on the pitch, so it's not going to make up for it entirely, but that sort of thing at this time of the season can be very useful, can't it?
Yeah, I think it's all about you've got your match fitness anyway, but all about quick feet and sharpness. That's what we've been working on, and we'll look into the game Sunday, and hopefully we can use our time off wisely, and hopefully it will give us 3 points.
And obviously the likes of Cian Harris and Dan Holman trying to bed into the Cheltenham Town way as well. How have they been in training?
Well, obviously Dan had his injury problem to start off with, but he's trained really well, doing his extra sessions with the physio. He's looked very sharp in the couple of sessions he's had. He'll bring energy and pace to the team along with goals, hopefully. And Cian's settled in quite nicely, and it gives you that balance at the back, obviously with Downsy out. So yeah, hopefully we can go into the game Sunday and take the game to them and continue where we left off, if you like.
Dover, it was a real strange old game at the World of Smiles Stadium. Presumably you want to avoid a repeat of certainly the first half down at the Crabble.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was a fault for one of the goals against Dover. They're a hard-working side. It's quite unusual these days to come against a side against them. They literally man-to-man mark you all over the park wherever you go, so they don't give you no time on the ball. So our team energy, our intent, and our quality has got to come through on the day to get by that. They have got quality themselves. The front three are very lively, and it was a tough day at home. But Billy come up with the goods towards the end, and we got the 3 points. So hopefully, it's not going to be one of them games. But all the signs are, with the conditions and the two sides, it's going to be a battle, and we've got to come out on top of that battle.
And presumably the key to that is just winning your individual battles all over the pitch.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's got to take responsibility all over the pitch. We've got to win the midfield battle. The strikers have got to play their part, and obviously the defence have too. So individual battles are going to be massive, and if we can get 6 or 7 winning their individual battle, then collectively as a team, we'll come through it.
It's on the box. I suppose you wouldn't mind a repeat of Grimsby away, because that was a really good night for the club. Yeah,
massively, and obviously Wrexham as well. We're doing well on TV this year, so touch wood, long may it continue. It's going to be a tough game. Make no bones about it. It's going to be a very tough game, and we potentially could go into the game second Sunday with Forest Green's game against Braintree. So we've got to show our confidence and our belief to come roaring back and be top of the table again come end of the weekend.
You're captaining the side, obviously, with Aaron Downs out injured. Does that change anything for you?
No, it don't change anything. Obviously, the only thing that changes is that I'll have the armband on. But obviously, having Downsy around the place has been fantastic. Even this week he ain't trained, but he's been out there with us. Picking up on bits and giving us a bit of information and etc. Don't change nothing from my game. I'm a vocal person. In and around the dressing room, on the pitch, it don't change anything. So we've got to go to Dover and continue where we have been. Obviously the Boreham Wood game was a disappointing performance. So we've got to get back to the way we play, and like I said before, that intent and energy that we need to perform.
Good man, thank you, good luck.
No problem, thank you.
You mentioned that intent and energy, but the manager's just been here talking about sort of remaining as calm as possible on the pitch and not getting too sort of frustrated by games. Is that going to be the key as the season goes on to try and stay relaxed?
Yeah, definitely. I talk about intent and energy in terms of being a positive mindset. Against Boreham Wood, we were a little bit flat before the game, and you can never put your finger on why. And that we took that into our performance. I think we were lacklustre with the ball. We were poor in front of goal. We should have took our chances, and then very similar to the Altrincham game away, where in the end we should have probably lost the game. But thanks to Dylan Phillips, he's pulled off a worldie at the end. But it's having that composure and just that calmness, like the gaffer did say, that to when games could go either way, to pick that right pass or shoot at the right time, etc. I think we need that in a game, and that's been missing for a couple of games now.
When you mentioned that you could be second in the league, that sounded like it really sort of would hurt the squad to be in that position. Would that be a bit of extra motivation in a way?
Yeah, we've got to use it as motivation, because if we get down about it, then obviously there's a great chance the result won't go in a positive manner on Sunday. But it'll be frustrating, because we've worked so hard to scrape the 9 points back that we were behind to get where we are. Fair play to them. That we had a great result against Lincoln with 10 men. So there's going to be a lot of to and fro in towards the end of the season. Very similar to last year with Bristol and Barnet. They were top, and Barnet were top, and went down to the wire. So listen, it's going to be close. Grimsby, are there or thereabouts again now and win their game in hand. And Eastleigh, obviously they're out the cup now. So it could be anyone's. We've just got to start performing and look after ourselves.
You obviously had the experience in Kidderminster with this. Can you use that experience and the knowledge of what that was like and pass it on to others and use it yourself as well?
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit of a different situation, because we were playing catch up from the start. Really, with Kidderminster, we lost the first 5 games and drew the second 5 games, so we didn't win until the 11th game of the season. So the pressure on winning games weren't really there. And it weren't until sort of the last 2 months of the season it was us and Mansfield who were going to win the league. But we've got the pressure of remaining top. It's not just me. Parr's got the experience, Downs has got the experience, Wright has got the experience. It's great to have them lads around the place with the experience of winning the league, promotions, etc. It's make no bones about it. Again, it's going to be tough to it's going to 4-horse race almost now again, but. We've just got to keep putting the pressure on other teams while winning our games, look after ourselves. That's all we can do. We can't take care of anyone else's results apart from ourselves.
Excellent.
All right.
Cheers, mate.